Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here. Today I have some huge news. It comes from Oxford Economics. So it is a forecast, guys. And you know how I treat forecasts. Here is what they're saying. If the prices keep on growing, the Canadian real estate could crash by 40%. But their forecast is that real estate would drop by 24% by 2024. Guys, I just wanted to tell you that market here in Canada on real estate has been out of control. It's been overheated, especially Toronto, GTA area and Vancouver. Here's what's been happening. The price has been going up. People were searching for more affordable housing. They started going further and further away from the downtown into suburbs, like over an hour of driving now, and more and more and more. And the real estate is still unaffordable. So people are living further and further away from those major metropolitan cities, and it's still out of control. It's still extremely overpriced. Now guys, I want to tell you that this forecast does not necessarily impact Calgary as the market. It's where I am because, well, it's still so much cheaper here. The rest of Canada is just so much more affordable and so much cheaper than Toronto and Vancouver. And I can actually, guys, send you a link in the description of this video so you can check out Canada map and see how real estate is in different provinces. So guys, what they're saying is the the bank is going to increase, guys, basically interest rates. Now, I'm not a mortgage broker, but my wife just passed her exams and she's soon going to join a brokerage, and she's soon going to be able to, well, help people all over Canada with their mortgages. So I'm going to leave my contact in the description of this video, and as soon as, guys, she gets her license, I'm going to publish it and provide you her contact, guys. Myself, I'm not a mortgage broker. I'm a realtor with eXp Realty license here in Calgary, Alberta. But anyways, guys, even if you're in other provinces in Canada, I could still help you out by referring you to someone from that city, from that province, to help you with real estate. But we can talk about that later, guys. Right now, all I'm trying to say, guys, is that all the forecasts about the market crash, there was a huge forecast about the market crash during the COVID times. No, like everyone thought it's going to crash, and they were wrong. It actually, the real estate prices went up. And guys, there are actually so many people who are every year, I read, I see those realtors and I see those, bloggers and news article, housing bubble, market is about to crash and all this kind of things. Guys, never does. But then when it does, then that person says, well, I was right. Well, and then that person has been posting this kind of things year after year after year, and then finally, at some point something can actually crash, and it does occasionally do that. The housing bubble and this kind of things. But every year we hear this kind of news, but doesn't necessarily you should be afraid of it, because, well, it's just a forecast, guys. For me, myself, being into real estate here in Calgary, Alberta, I go by facts. I do not go by future forecasts. I go by what has happened. And according to this forecast, actually, guys, I have the data here. What they're saying is, well, the real estate is still going to be more expensive even after 2024. If it crashes, it's still going to be more expensive by 15%. So, yeah, this is even their forecast is not totally accurate. But I can show you guys, there is a graph. What they're showing is, housing affordability. And they're just saying that the housing is unaffordable. Now, what it means, does the government have to control the market? Well, they increase the interest rates. What it makes is, well, it makes housing even more unaffordable, because the loans are so expensive. The interest rates are so high. It's impossible to buy anything. So all of you guys who are thinking, well, look, Igor, the housing market is going to die. That's Nito. That's our future mortgage broker. Our future mortgage broker coming out, guys, there. So once she gets her license, guys, I'll put it in. I'll announce it on this channel. So, and it's going to be very soon. And she's taking out garbage, Nito. Thank you so much for photobombing my video. anyways, guys, all I'm trying to say is that, well, listening to those forecasts, I wouldn't want to create a panic, guys. Don't worry about it too much, but what is happening is they're increasing the interest rates. If you can afford a house right now, let's say for $400,000, it's your pre-approval, right? All of a sudden interest rates went up and up and up. All of a sudden you can buy a house, let's say for $250 now, and you're like, oh wow, I cannot afford anymore the house for $400. So theoretically those houses that were at $400,000 range should go down, but you should also keep in mind that I drew it like a pyramid. So there is a level of incomes of different stages, and it impacts the interest rates, impact different people on different levels differently. So there are people in 500s range who would go down, will be able to afford. There are people who are currently at $1.5 million range. They will be able to afford a little bit less. So it's just in general affordability of house is going to be worse, and then at some point the housing market is going to go down. The wages are going to be adjusted to inflation rate, so people will be making more money, and that's when the government would drop the interest rates, and voila, you might be able to afford a house. But you have to catch that moment. So that's kind of how it works in theory. In reality, it's just a speculation, guys. They just keep on manipulating those things and kind of trying to artificially create extremely unaffordable housing to make it affordable for a short term. That's how I see it. And by the way, guys, I have masters in economics, just a heads up, and PMP certification in project management. So I have a bunch of education, guys, in terms of economics. And honestly, those people who speak about economics, guys, well, every economist has their own forecast and all thing, and none of them are wrong, but none of them are right as well. So just keep that in mind, guys. All of those forecasts is like it's sometimes as good as the crystal ball. It's hit or miss. But for such names like Oxford Economics, I would probably give some value to that organization. They might be pretty good, but I don't know, guys. It's for you to decide, and it's up to you, especially for the customers who are buying the properties. But personally, for myself, guys, I want to get a third mortgage. I'm just waiting and saving up money to buy another property, because I believe in investing into real estate, but not in 5 years term, it's not even 10. I believe like 10, 15 years is how you get a lot of money from real estate. 2 years, 3 years, short-term gains, that's not kind of my game in real estate at this point. If you were to flip houses, then maybe. See, guys, Google is listening to me for no reason. They're just spying. Anyways, guys, see you in next video. All the best. Hopefully I didn't scare you too much in this video. The Toronto housing market slowed down, Vancouver is slowing down, Calgary is still hot as hell, but also affordable. Calgary is like a dollar store for Canada. Everyone wants to come and buy a house here. It's not as cheap as Saskatchewan, but guess what? Nobody wants to live in Saskatchewan. See you guys in the next video. Bye for now. Sorry if you're from Saskatchewan. I have to make fun. It's just a joke. See you in the next video. Bye for now.